Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. And I'm a little late to the party because I'm actually just now getting around to opening some Bowman blasters. I didn't really get any pre-order, so I just went out on the day of release day, picked these up from, where did I get these from? Oh, I got them from Walmart. Actually, it wasn't on release day. I got them on Thursday because Walmart doesn't stop stock until Thursday. So I went and got them on Thursday. And I would say it was last night, but it wasn't technically last night because I'm opening this up at like 1 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday. So I know I'm a couple days late coming to the party, but we're going to open up 3 boxes of this. Going to have 60 cards in each box. And again, everybody loves Bowman. I love Bowman as well. It's probably the best rip that I had all of 2025. But I'm probably not looking for the same people in here. I'm looking for my Pirates. Say anything, you know, Florentino should have a card in here. Seth Hernandez, I think, has a card in here. I think Justinson Garcia has a base, and McCutcheon has a base, and there's only like three Pirates in this whole rip, and Justinson Garcia hasn't even played a day in the majors, and McCutcheon was let go before the season even started, so I don't know what Topps is doing. But it tells you that you got some folks on here on the side right here. Ethan Holiday, Ivar Arquette, Daniel Pierce, and Merrick Houston. I know Shatari Mori's in here. I know Ethan Holiday is probably the chase because he was left out of Bowman draft. So there's quite a few guys in here. And again, I won't be pulling these things off to the side or sleeving any of those guys unless they're parallels, just because I haven't a desire to put the set together. But we're going to open this. I know that you've seen it before, but this is my first time looking at it. I've seen people open it, but it's my first time opening it. But I'm hoping to have a good amount of this like I did last year. So there's Christian Moore, Peyton Tolley. Really haven't seen Christian Moore play at all this year. Jake DeGrom, Jonathan. And this is our Bowman Sterling. I've not really ever seen this before or opened this before. I guess that's a good one, Roman Anthony. So we'll put our Chrome cards here. And stuff like that. So it's the first of Jared Jones. Actually, when I went to see Connor Griffin play in High A last year, he was playing in Greensboro. Jared Jones was on the team with him, but he didn't get to play. So yeah, he was on the program and stuff like that. There's Raynel Rodriguez. That's a good hit right there. So we got some paper firsts, and then just some regulars. And so you'll get paper firsts in here. Last year, the Chrome first, man, you got a ton of Chrome first, more so than you got paper first. So really interested to see if that's the case. And I do know that there's some new inserts this year with the Sterling. There's a new die cut in here, so you're not getting that rookie die cut and different things like that. So Acuna, Brady House, there's Ellie and Churio. So here's our first look, my first look at the top 100, number 86, Ronnie Brito. There's Eric Hartman, Kendry Churio on the first, Sir Daniel Hernandez and Arroyo on the paper first, and Colby Shelton on the paper first. So pack number 3, last year, 3 and 6 or 3 and 5 for me were the packs that had some stuff in it. But just remember getting a lot of color. I loved the Paisleys last year. I don't think the Paisleys are in it this year. But, you know, they came with a lot of color. So we got Tatis, Cruz, Casey. There's Carter Jensen on the rookie. Drew Gilbert. Used to be a Met. Now he's a Giant. And there's our first. It's a Blake Mitchell. That's a kind of snuck up on you. That purple to 250. We'll go ahead and put him in some plastic. And there's Mike Irish. And looks like Nick Monasteri, Luis Cova, and Hector Ramos on the paper firsts. And we'll put this guy in some plastic. So, and the third blaster, mission accomplished. You always want some color or a numbered card out of your Bowman blaster. So we'd love to get an auto now. That would be nice. Remember last year I did buy a hobby of this. I went to my LCS and bought it. It was like $300. I pulled J.J. Weatherholt first chrome, and it had some surface scratches, so I kind of just sold that. You know, kind of just sold it right away, and you know, kind of wish I'd had it back. There's an Electric Sluggers. It's one of the inserts. It's Juan Soto. Luis Arana and Jorge Quintana. Josh Owens, not a first apparently. And we got Gage Jump and Jorge Quintana on the first. I did have an opportunity today to go to, or yesterday I should say, technically. I stopped by Lids just to see what they had, and they actually had a hobby box in there. I haven't went to my LCS, but went to Lids. They had a hobby box in there for around $350, $360 or something like that. I did not purchase it because I think the prices are just too much, guys. I just not interested. I just assume get it when I can get it, so and get it at the price that I want to pay. So there's a Elmer Rodriguez Cruz, number 98 in the top 100. And we got a Matthias Lacombe, Sebastian Walcott on the chrome first, and just a regular prospect card. Theo Gillen, Cade Snell, and Jace Mitchell. And the last pack of blaster number 1, which we've done pretty well getting that Blake Mitchell number to 250. I can't complain. Got a Bobby Witt Jr., Max Fried, Jackson Merrill. So we got our Daniel Pierce, our requisite under the radar. And I heard somebody today, was watching listen to a video while I was driving, and the guy was like, he wished the guy was not green. I was like, yeah, that's not a bad idea. If the guy was not green, I think it would probably be a better card. Here's a turnaround card, but what I've seen from these are, that's the textured reptilian. Yeah. J.R. Ritchie, Espinoza, and Madonna on the first. Put the firsts over here. So that's our first box. Not bad. Second box. We'll jump right into it. We'll open all 3 of them. Why not? There's really no sense in saving it. So hope everybody's had a pretty good week. I mean, we're starting to get more product now, and when Bowman comes out, people really go for it. And again, it's a fantastic product. I like it as well. This is real simple. Kyle Teal, Caglione. There's Bubba. Hope he starts pitching better. My Bucks took one on the chin tonight. And there's Electric Sluggers of Shohei. That's pretty nice, I guess. Any Shohei card's a good Shohei card, right? So we'll put that down there. And there's a Rio again on the first, and Jude Warwick on the chrome first, Dax Kilby, and Leo DeVries on the regular. So Kilby's on the first. Let's say on the prospect card with DeVries, and Gutierrez we'll put over there on the paper first pile. So we are second pack, blaster number 2. And so we got a top 100 of Josue Briseño, David Dvala, or Davalio, sorry, and Kenley Hunter, Elian Pena, Desan Hill, Kendra Churio. We'll put them like that. And I don't have the, I know it's a little deceiving that I just put all the chrome cards on the same pile. But again, a lot of those are firsts. A lot of those are firsts. So I continue to watch a lot of folks' videos, and you know, you guys are pulling some good stuff that I think is pretty cool. So there's Sal Stewart on the green, Jack Wheeler, turnaround card of, that's our Reptilian of Charles Davalin, Patrick Copen on the first, Gabriel Rodriguez, and Kiner Martinez. So they have 3 paper firsts in it. Maybe changing it up quite a bit. Okay, so there's Justin Garcia. Hasn't played a game yet. He's on a rehab assignment. He got hurt. People are like, well, he's turning it up into minors. Yeah, he's hitting like 364 in high A, and he was only hitting 100 in AAA, so he's not doing that well. Again, I contend that trade that we made to Boston for him is just not going to pan out. I don't think he's all that good, to be honest with you. So if he was, he'd be playing with the big club. There's another Roman Anthony in the 2 of them. There's Connor Griffin on the chrome, and Feldman Celestin. Max Klein on the first. Brito, and I think this is Kolnick or Tunick, something like that. But no, I just don't think he's, I mean, and you know, the funny thing is that we got outfitters that can't even play. That's probably been one of our Achilles heel this year, has been our outfield, and he still isn't up playing. So that's got to say something to you. You know what I'm saying? Carson Williams, Wyatt Langford, Rafael Devers, another top 100. Got to get this right, man. Here we go. There we go. But I'd love to be proven wrong, just like I am, like Thomas Harrington. Well, he hasn't proven me wrong. So, Robbie Snelling, Chase, and Yancio Cabrera. Hey, there's a paper in the back. Walker Jenkins. Well, I tell you what, man. It's got some corner issues. Ugh. So, well, look, again, I don't know what number that was. That was, well, it was pack 5. So like I said, last year it was either 3 or 5 for me. So I can't remember if that first one was at a 3. I don't think it was. But we got 2 purples. One's a paper, one's a chrome. we'll take it. And Walker Jenkins is supposed to be a guy, from what I understand. Can't remember if he's up playing the Cubs or the Twins yet. But last pack, box number 1. Looks like we got us that die cut in here. I can see it from back there. There's Keyshaw, Will Smith. There's Shohei, Matt Olson. There's Judge. On the first, let me say there's Carson Benj and Xavier Nevins. Kova on the first, Eloy on the first, and Lynn on the first. So we're going to go into our last pack. So 2 boxes, and we've gotten 2 numbered cards. That's not bad. I mean, again, if you can hit that, that's pretty much. I think it's the expectation. Of course, I've definitely hit boxes from last year that did not have a numbered card in it, but again, I think it should be the expectation, and it pretty much lives up to the name. I think one of the guys that I watched CNC is on a 9-day or 9-box streak, so that's not bad. He opened 9 boxes in a row and got in color. So Jack Cags, there's Bubba again. Looks like we're going to get our Sterling out of here of Mizorowski. There's your Savage. Chris Arroyo. Ethan Holiday on the first. That's pretty good, apparently. Net, Sanchez, Dickinson. You know, and one thing that they don't have in here, it's kind of disappointing they didn't have a base of Skeens. But they do have I think it's an auto of his in here. It's one of the insert autos. I can't remember. It's just something kind of silly, but yeah, Corey Seager, Julio, Juan Soto, Tariq Skubal, top 100 of Tommy Troy, looks like. I got to get these first right. Sticking the first all over the place. Anthony Fabros, Nelly Taylor, Chris Arroyo, I think that's Guedes and Linan, Sean Paul Linan or something like that on the firsts, paper firsts. So it looks like we're on pack number 3. So this is kind of where things sometimes hide out. I'm hoping an auto is hiding out here. I don't think so. Jacob Wilson, there's Kutch on the base. Brady House on the red rookie redemption. I think that's the first one I've gotten. Doubt he's going to win anything. There's Rumfeld and Kate Anderson. Jamie Arnold, Figueroa, and JJ. JJ's having a really good season so far, seems like. He might be your front runner. I don't think it's Connor Griffin. He's just not. Doesn't have the power. He made at least one error tonight. There's Garcia again. Chase Burns, Freeland, Bryce Elrich, and got us some electric sluggers. That's a Judge, so that's not bad. Thomas White and Blaine Bullard. I'm going to check out this Blaine Bullard, see if he's from North Carolina. Looks like it said he was born in Houston, Texas. Bullard is a common Lumbee name, Native American. So there's Waldschmidt, who just got called up, Thomas White, and we got Jared Jones on the first again. Got 2 packs left in this rip, folks. Really appreciate you hanging out with me this long. Hopefully we'll get another numbered card in the rip. Not seeing any color in my little semi-spread just yet. There's Carson Williams, Wyatt Langford, Rafael Devers, but I've always been surprised, and all 3 times I've gotten something I didn't know it was where it was. There's Cooper Pratt, Hannafree Encarnacion. So Hector Ramos, Colt Emerson, Wyatt Sanford. I'll take him. He's a Pirate. And JoJo Parker. So last pack. Here we go. So it's now or never to get some color. See if we can't go 3 for 3. I think we're going to get our green one in here. There's Shohei and after Will Smith. Matt Olson is our green. Kyle Teal. Got a first of Desan Hill. Turn around, that's our Reptilian. So it doesn't look like we're going to get anything of color. Davelin, Kenley Hunter, and Blaine Bullard again on the first. So that's our rip, folks. So a lot of base. These are just regular vet bases, or they've already got a Bowman first card in the paper. These are all your paper first, which is pretty cool. I like the paper first as well. Really wish they were, and had them. I like the numbered ones. So we got a lot of the expected rookies in the firsts and stuff like that. I don't remember seeing there's one that's got a funny name on here. What is his name? Well, it's funny, kind of funny to me, that Ava Arquette. I don't remember seeing one of those. I may have missed it, but here's what you're going to get as far as Chrome cards. The Reptilians, you're going to get the Bowman Sterling, just your inserts, your under the radar, your Chrome first, your top 100s. You're going to get the Electric Sluggers. I got one of Judge and of Ohtani. So after the rip, I normally go, and there's her die cut. So after the rip, I normally go and I sleeve up all the Chrome stuff and all the firsts, even the paper firsts, stuff like that. So what I consider to be hits of the rip are as follows: is the Blaine Mitchell to 250. It's a purple Chrome. And we got us a Walker Jenkins. It's a paper, not a first. The Blake Mitchell's not a first either, but we got us a red rookie redemption card for Brady House. And I guess he's got a chance to win it because he's playing, but yeah, I don't think so. But we'll go ahead and sleeve it and put it in some, we'll give it double glove love. We'll put it in a penny saver, and then a penny sleeve, and then we'll put it in a top loader. And that's giving it the double glove treatment. So there's our rip. So our 3 cards, 3 blasters, 3 cards in the back. And pretty happy with that. So I'll be picking up some more of this. I have the retail. I just will not be picking up any hobby. But yeah, that's our rip, folks. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please give me a like and consider subscribing if you're new to the channel. Leave a comment down below. Let me know. I'd heard that megas were coming out soon, or I'd seen a mega. I heard about a mega opening. Haven't seen it. But I didn't see any today. I tell you, Barnes & Noble was packed full of cards. But you can only get 2 from there. So I didn't go, but I tell you, there's a lot of stuff around here in my area, so I'm quite surprised. So I'll be doing a lot more Bowman that I can think of, I'll do more. I can't wait till the megas come out, and we'll get some more of that too. So, but that's it. That's it, folks. So I'll go ahead and sign off, and wish you guys luck in your rips. And until the next video, Van Slyke Fan out.